They hate each other. You can tell.
All right. Well, it looks like I'm back. I was just saying how they they don't like any kind of music playing, and then they said it dropped the feed. Thank you, Troubled. If you're still out there, I appreciate you letting me know because it just showed I was still running live. So yeah, there's our. I'll turn it down for copyright. There's our piece of shit, fake president, vice president, DEI hire, and senile old bastard that was stuck into a position that he did not earn or deserve, and people didn't vote for him for. So, yeah, it's a wonder this piece of shit didn't get us nuked before we got rid of him. He will go down in history as being the worst president in history, and I'm sure history will reflect on his many treasonous crimes and
drop those Melania emojis in the chat.
Hey, brother, thanks, Troubled. I didn't even know that was off until you said that. It didn't show up on my screen. It was still running. So I knew they don't like music on here. So hey, Kane, welcome, my friend. Good day. Good day to you, brother. We're ushering out the piece of shit that's ruined the world here, and America apologizes for having y'all and us expose that piece of shit. Yeah, Troubled. I didn't expect they'd go after the. I mean, it's a CNN feed, C-SPAN feed. So yeah, I was didn't I I thought about it, but I should have shut it off sooner. But anyway, we're back and we're thank you, Kane. Yes, it is a cause for celebration for the world for sure. Yeah, much better vice president there than old Camel Toe. I said a DEI, the biggest DEI hire in history. And then, well, I don't know. Yeah, you look at that. That's the thing, that's what's brought all this DEI crap to an end. Democrats employ idiots or didn't earn it. Either way, it's a fitting moniker for the fact that we're watching California burn because it's full of DEI hires. Thanks, Trouble, man. Don't work too hard, brother. Stay warm. Appreciate you. Aqua Donkey. There you go, my friend. We are. They already kicked me off because I played the tenor, the music. The guy's singing. Sergeant at Arms and doorkeeper. Oh, look at this piece of shit, Schumer. There's a guy. All these Democrat pieces of shit. And the joint congressional. And Mike. House Democratic leader, the honorable. And then the many inept and incompetent women that make up the. If you ever thought women should not be in politics, we've seen it this last 4 years. A strong. There's a reason why, women that blacks receive the vote before women in a time of separations in this country. That's how much they thought that women should not be in control of anything. And here you go, but throw those Trump emojis in there. All right, well, I appreciate Ozark Bug. Thanks, Trouble. That was some fun dirt we did from him last week, man. Some nice gold. Later, Aqua. Thank you, brother. Ladies and gentlemen, the president-elect of the United States, the Honorable Donald John. No, Patrick, it was. I think it was the. There we go. This is the moment. Yeah, it was the music. Here we go. History. After 4 years. Political comeback ever to occur. You're watching it right now. That was. Oh, they're gonna be. Real. They're gonna be going after him for that kiss, that Hollywood kiss there from Melania. He didn't even reach the cheek around the hat. He couldn't get past her hat. Hey, Brad, how's it going, my friend? I had to do a live. We had to go live for this. I apologize, you guys. I'm coming down with the flu.
Drop those emojis.
My throat was so sore. I almost didn't do this morning, but we got it. We got to do it. We were here for the last
You're looking at your 47th.
last rally and the election night. So I figured we got to do some inauguration to bookend this one, as I say. So a proud moment for America.
Some of the viewing, I guess.
And end to so much of the horrible shit that this country's been subjected to. But yeah, we were seeing the death of DEI, the death of trannies in women's sports.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated.
Hopefully, we're going to see the end of queers in control of anything in a broader section, because, like I said, you're mentally ill. You should not be dictating policy or in determining anything for anyone else in this country, because you don't even know what you're supposed to be. So the fact they've just packed the deck with literally mentally ill, deviant scum has been a major detriment to this country. But here we go, man. It's been 4 years in the making.
Dan's could be in there tweeted. We're going to need a lot of time today for the sign these executive orders.
Well, congratulations, Brad. Yeah, that's any day off where you can still get a little something in your pocket is a good day.
Good morning, everyone.
Oh, geez. And why this skank?
Presidential inauguration.
She's the one that shut down the state, Michigan. So during COVID, nobody could you couldn't go to weddings, you couldn't go to your family's funerals, you couldn't go out to dinner, but her husband could go out and launch his boat and enjoy the outdoor sports when everyone else was basking in their house. Y'all know also she's the one that they made up the kidnapping attempt. Oh, the conspiracy to kidnap her from the FBI getting a couple of drunk guys talking at the bar, another FBI informant plant, and tried to make up a whole thing for her. When again, nobody cares. She's a libtard piece of shit. A DEI hire again. She's there because she's a woman. She has no competency. She has no capabilities. She's again like almost all of the libtard party and a good half of the Republican Party. None of these women are competent to be in position of policy or in control, and half the men aren't either. But it's pathetic having to have her sit up there. And then you see all the usual scumbags. Pelosi's not there. Big Mike Obama not there. That, like I said, that I don't think they cut me off before when I was saying how hearing Barack call his wife by a man's name. Men don't do that. There's no way you could ever mistakenly call your girlfriend or wife Michael. It's just not. It's not in our, because unless you're queer, which Obama is queer now, we do know. So, but yeah, he said in front of the Joint Chiefs, talking on a big stage outdoors, and he says he thanks them and so Michael and I, and he didn't even correct it. He just kept going right on over it. Called her Michael, and then on another one, he was out there in the woods with Bear, that guy that does the survival shit, and they had him supposedly eating raw salmon off the surviving off they found on the beach, which by law Obama couldn't have done that, but it was all fraud. But he's saying how he and Michelle love camping, but he again called her Mike and then cut off to Michelle. Matthew Lopez, my brother from across the pond. How you doing, my friend? Good to see you. Let's say good to hear you in high spirit. Yes. Apologize, you guys. Like I said, I'm coming down with the flu. My throat's very sore, but I couldn't miss this. But yeah, thank you. I think it's good for the world, brother. It's not just America. It's the entire world is breathing a sigh of relief that these incompetent idiots are not running the greatest, largest nation in the world anymore. And it's hurt all of you. It's hurt everyone in the world, because as they don't like to admit it, but as America goes, so goes the world. When America's prosperous, the world is prosperous. When America is down, the world is down, because that's what happens when you are, again, the greatest superpower in the world. It carries it carries along certain uh, but things that go along with that, besides military power and the influence, and from whether it's markets or just a positive vibe. And that's the other thing. If this had happened in 2020, we would not be in the position we are now. Trump would not have the overwhelming support behind him, the world ready for him to return. That's the thing. Just like California, these people, they had to see how bad their life can be. They're used to watching everybody else, suffer around the world while they stay in their little Hollywood bubbles and shit. But yeah, when you see have these celebrities' houses burning down, all of a sudden they're all speaking out against the libtards and the policies that they've been voting for 30 years. So of course, we feel for the people that lost their homes and the innocent people there. But you know, you get what you deserve in politics, and just like the scum that run Chicago, the trash that are in New Orleans, the pieces of shit that are in every libtard city that make it untenable to do business, to have a life, to even go and enjoy the downtown area without knowing that you're going to risk your life for doing something that's should be just simple and trivial. And that is going to end. We're going to start putting criminals in jail, lock them up. Let's start building more prisons. We need a full round of new prison systems developed in this country, because we need to load them up, get these all this scum off holding facilities. We can turn them into prisons once they're done from ICE. But all right, we got past her. Oh, now we got another skank. Don't care what you have to say. You're meaningless. You've done nothing but fuck up the country. Deb Fisher. Well, at least she's a Republican. Still, don't care. Don't care what you say. Get out of the way. Let the man speak. Like I said, I don't put any faith in any of these people. I'm not a Republican. I'm against. Hell, I've been putting in my phone because I'm still getting. I can't unsubscribe. I can't block because I donated money to Trump again. I did it in the 2016 election and put a few $100s, and I donated this one. I donated more during the Trump assassination attempt, and man, I'm getting 50 messages a day begging for money. And on my phone, I can't block them. I can't stop them. So now I just punch in there, fuck off and die. I'll never give you a goddamn dime. You're disgusting. I'm tired of you mooching. Go beg somewhere else. Rot in hell. Fuck off and die. That's the message I send back to them on every time I get one of these now. And I've had out of like 50 I've done that with, I've had 3 that actually unsubscribe. You are now unsubscribed. But again, I just I can see. I don't know why you'd ever donate money to these people when all they do is just literally harass you to death. And yeah, it was pretty bad. So that's how I talked to somebody said you had to get a new number to be able to stop them. That you can't block them. That they've had people had to get new numbers for their phone. Well, I've had the same number since 2006 when I came down here. I'm not going to change my number because these some bitches are harassing me for money. So that's why I decided, and it's kind of cathartic to be, you at your phone saying, fuck off and die, you piece of shit. I hope you rot in hell, So I've kind of enjoyed leaving them these messages. So yeah, Matthew.
And wisdom of a free people to make their own choice, so that their nation might endure. And now, allow me to welcome.
Yeah, Matthew, y'all are you're very few. There's going to be very few Englishmen left in England by the end of the into this decade already. But yeah, I heard about the Pakistani gangs, assault gangs there from 10 years ago, and that it has been going on and gotten worse to the point where now they're actually having again, uh, Nazi Islam needs to be purged in every Western. That's what the they people bash the Crusades. That's what the Crusades were about, was stopping Islam. And as far as I'm concerned, they did not go far enough. But yeah, if it had not been for the Christian Crusades, we'd all be the entire the whole planet would be a hellscape, because that's what they want. So yes, don't be deceived that there is no middle ground for anything with Nazi Islam. It is a murder cult, and they will murder everyone who does not follow their warped doctrines. And yes, it's turned England into a pile of shit. It's turned Europe into a pile of shit. They're trying to turn America into a pile of Muslim shit. So yeah, that's the two biggest threats. Biden says it's white supremacy and climate change. But yeah, aside from the overriding, which are part of the communist left, are queers and Muslims are the biggest threat to democracy in this country right now. When you've got guys beating up little girls in school sports, you've got you've got men. They just showed the story. The two men adopted the little boys. They're sentenced to life for sodomy on children. And that's the one good thing. They're whenever those kind of people, once they put them in prison, they sentence them to life. But they probably won't make it a month. They just locked up a priest from down here, 77 years old, uh, hundreds of altar boys, kids from the Catholic children. And of course, he was arguing it was consensual with the children, but yeah, they put him in. They locked him up, and within like 3 weeks, oh, he was found unresponsive in his cell. So that's what we're expecting. They're going to send all these queer kid fuckers, which half of these people on here that you're looking at, half of these people up there are probably supporting or actually kid fuckers themselves, because that's what these people do. They get these positions of power so they can uh, basically freely indulge their warped ideologies and desires. But yeah, oh yeah, Kamala was the plus she looks rough, man. She's aged like 20 years just in the last the 4 years that she was vice president. But that's because these when you're evil, you're rotting from the inside. That's what you see. That's why so many of these people that think they're the beautiful people look just so bad, because literally it corrupts you from the inside. And hey, Bill, yeah, they bumped me for playing the tenor there for the music, I guess. So we're keeping it down here until the man actually speaks. But yeah, it's funny how much he looks like. I get. I didn't hear what they say. If that's his son. But yeah, whenever he showed up there, I thought, hey, Billy Graham. Billy Graham's been dead a long time, hasn't he? And, so yeah, I guess that's his son. But I'm surprised. Look at that Biden there. He's falling asleep, standing there. It looks like he's praying, but he's dozing off. He's done. It's a wonder that the ground doesn't open up and swallow his fucking ass up. But yeah. So yeah, well, like I said, I've got it. I've got it. I've got. Oh, what's going off there? Excuse me, guys. Apologize. They said I've been fighting. I'm fighting off a flu that started coming down last night. My throat got sore and closing up. Turns out my neighbor next door, they've been sick with the flu for the last week. And then I just talked to my neighbor on the other side and said that they had just been down the flu. I just had it on both sides of me. I don't really hang out with either one of them, but I think it converged on me here in the middle. Here we go. The announcement is coming. JD and his kids.
Amazing. Seconds away from history.
See, if Biden was in there, boy, he'd be going to sniff count on all those little heads. it'd be more than he could stand.
And repeat after me.
Here we go.
I, James David Vance, do solemnly swear.
I, James David Vance, do solemnly swear
That I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States.
that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States
Against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
against all enemies, foreign and domestic.
That I will bear true faith.
That I will bear true faith
And allegiance to the same.
and allegiance to the same.
That I take this obligation freely.
That I take this obligation freely
Without any mental reservation.
without any mental reservation
Or purpose of evasion.
or purpose of evasion.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge.
And that I will well and faithfully discharge
The duties of the office.
the duties of the office
On which I am about to enter.
on which I'm about to enter.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Congratulations, Mr. Vice President.
There you go. Step one. Look at Biden smiling and clapping.
Let's go.
Kamala's even forced a grimace off her face. Well, that's it. There's part one.
Amazing. I want to see that chat blowing up right now.
Yeah, Trump's got him a good one there. Compare that piece of shit Mike Pence. And notice Pence came out whenever he came out alone too, as his wife been with him.
Donald Trump about to swear.
Yeah,
in.
and then you go. That's why if you don't put your hand on a Bible to swear in to be
Miserable over it.
take your place in this country's government, then you have no business being in it. That the two of those pieces of shit swore on the Koran.
Raise your right hand and repeat after me. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear. I, Donald John Trump, do solemnly swear that I will faithfully execute. That I will faithfully execute the office of President of the United States. The office of President of the United States. And will, to the best of my ability. And will, to the best of my ability, preserve, protect, and defend. Preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the
Damn
United
it!
States.
Am I off again? Thanks, Amethyst.
So help me God. Congratulations.
There we go. Donald J. Trump, your 45th and 47th president of the United States.
It's saying unavailable. Well, shit.
We did it, guys.
Well, I guess we'll close it off here. I don't got any. I'm sorry. Y'all are hearing me.
Guys, drop those Trump emojis in the chat. I want to see this thing.